take one of these sheets and then mark, you know, for each one, mark a 1 next to it, you know.
Alright, that's the more than a common collection.
Here's your count sheet.
Everybody turn it in.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we have to file for committee for to be a member of the committee. We have to file, and this year they're requesting that those be notarized. I think now because we've been the majority party for a while, so it becomes more and more important to get it done and get it done right. And Shelby's not here tonight. Shelby's a notary. But what we're going to do to make it real easy for everybody is we're going to have, and if y'all want to come too, we can have another joint meeting because Shelby's a notary and it'd be real easy because she'll just sit there and notarize everybody's. So we're going to move our October meeting, which is usually the 4th Thursday. We're going to move that to November 7th, which is a Thursday. And we don't have a location yet, but Kelly will let everybody know from the Desha County, and I think Rebecca will let everybody know from Lincoln County. So anyway, and if you're planning on filing for office, you also file during that time. So it's November 4th through 11th, and I know we have some people here that are wanting to run for JP. So and we have and James I know is running. So for constable. So the filing period is November 4th through 11th, and you'll file with us first, and then you go to the county courthouse. But if you come to that meeting on November the 7th, we're postponing our October meeting and having it November the 7th. We have plenty of other, we still will have our November meeting. We have plenty to do to get ready for Sarah. So, but anyway, so just come to that, and Lynn has the forms here tonight, and she's been chairing our committee, our election committee, to find candidates, and she's made a lot of headway with that. We're very appreciative of her. So if you can, just everybody get a form from Lynn before you leave tonight, because you'll need it to file, and if you lose it, we'll give it to you again. Okay.
Question before you go. They need they have to sign the objectives and principles, and isn't that right?
Yes.
They have to sign that.
If they're going to run for office, but we prefer that everybody on the committee sign that. If you don't believe in at least 80% of the Republican principles, why are you here, you know?
Okay, but I have county committee forms and the objectives if you want to take a copy tonight and bring it.
Are you Lincoln or DJ? Are y'all, is he with y'all?
No.
Did you?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I was just making sure.
Okay.
I didn't speak.
All right, so I'm trying to get through all this so we can get to Doug because he's got to go home. Let's see. So you are, Sarah. We have huge news. Most everybody already knows that we were only one of 3 counties that got Sarah Huckabee Sanders. So that's a huge nominee. So I want to go ahead and normally, in normal case, we all. Normally, we kind of hash out our dinners in a meeting and a normal committee meeting, but we're not going to do that tonight because we can if anybody has an objection or a discussion about a point, we can go ahead and discuss it. But since it was Sarah, it had to just kind of be worked out with her people because she's a national celebrity. So basically, what I'm looking for is any discussion over any of these points that anybody has an issue with, and then from Desha County members, and then second, a motion. And you don't have to repeat everything I say, just say so moved. Okay, it's going to be a barbecue buffet at Hoots, January 7th. Capacity of Hoots is 250, but they can open up the back room. They can get it like an extra thing on the back, and it'll be 350. 6 p.m. is photo reception, and I just threw out a ballpark. If y'all want to change the price, we can. It's $60 individual, $100 couple. 7 p.m. dinner. And the dinner, we're doing something that is not ever heard of, but we're going to do it. Free dinner, but I think that the reception will cover the dinner, and then we can keep the sponsorship money. That's basically the idea, and and that allows people to come that may not otherwise have had a chance to come. So the tickets would go, basically we would make a lot of calls, let everybody know, so it'd be a lot of goodwill for our county, also goodwill for Sarah. And we would make all the calls before November 30th of the entire, Arkansas, Deshae, Drew, Ashley, Chico, and Lincoln. So every Republican primary voter with a good phone number would be called and invited. And that way when we call, we can say, is there a charge? No, there's no charge. We would just like, our committee and Sarah would just like for you to come. And then we'll open up the ticket. It's November 30th, and it would be first come, first served. So it's goodwill for us, goodwill for her, and I think there's enough interest to cover that, and us still make plenty of money off the sponsorships. Sponsorship levels. 100, 300, 500, 1,000, 1,500. And I guess the only question there is, are we going to do the 100? Or we want to start at 3? And I think maybe we should reserve seats if somebody decides to sponsor. So that's just a question there. And then active committee member seats will be automatically reserved. And we don't mind reserving for Lincoln County too, Rebecca. But anybody here would automatically have a ticket, basically. Y'all don't have to worry, but then, we all need to be responsible for selling the sponsorships. And ours, so does anybody have any ideas or think, so I guess, what about the $100? Do we want to start there? Do we want to make it higher? Do we want to start at $300?